Welcome to part 9 of the Spongebob Creature from the Krusty Krab Let's Play. And good news, guys, this whole video isn't going to be dedicated to one part, so yes. Because the level that's coming up, it's relatively short, but I guess the developers knew that it was pointless, but they didn't want to, but I guess they were so proud of their level design and kept it in. But then again, I really don't blame them, because I actually do like that last bit. Even though it really could have been a tutorial for the next gameplay style that we're going to be coming at, and SpongeBob just suddenly popped up right in front of old man Jenkins. Failed slender attempt, SpongeBob. Failed slender attempt. Okay, so now we gotta head to the backside, because apparently, for some reason, we can't escape. Because of the gut juice levels or something. So, what do? Oh, we gotta remove something. On a positive note, though, I actually do like this level. I do like this bit here, this level. It's very, it's very platformy. It reminds me of the SpongeBob days, the older SpongeBob days of Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie game. It's challenging, but fair at the same time. Also, the music here really fits the scene, the level, because we're we're pretty much in the rectum. And as you're seeing on screen now, it's rumbling. There's been a rumble. You don't have to worry about the rumbling screwing you over. But I do like how with the rumbling, things just go flying all over the place, and yet you're still fine. It's little things. Also in this level, also the spin slap attack, is that I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes whenever I do it, like you'll see me do it in midair, and that's all because I still have the mindset of Battle for Bikini Bottom, the movie game. I always expect to have that little boost. It was just to get me across a ledge. And I'm gonna be showing off an optional thing you can do. So you can move you can move forward, but press this button and you open this treasure chest and you get a lot of Z coins. Oh yeah. We have this little bit here where we're on a pile of junk and it's basically telling us to hurry up. Gotta get past this section before this thing sinks, although it's really easy. Yeah, you don't have to worry about dying in that section. And the only things you have to worry about are these spinning platforms, and even then they're not really a threat. What else should I say? But yeah, it's like sections like these where it's very platformy, there's obstacles in your way. Yeah, but at the same time, slow down. There's obstacles in your way, you have enemies all over the place. It's a decent level. I like it. It's also not very long either. Like the level's long but not long to the point where it's like the first two levels or first two segments. I always get them confused. We have this little bit where we need to flick switches just to get to the next area. Like we have to rotate this thing to raise up the platforms, although I really don't know what kind of invisible mechanism they're being raised by. Then again, why would anyone put these machines down here? Whatever. It's a video game. I love that. As you saw right there, I jumped on the thing and then I did a double jump. Apparently I moved slow on that, so when I jumped immediately, I had to jam the analog stick forward just to make sure I don't drop like a rock. Like, it doesn't happen to me all the time though. It's not even annoying. It's something, but it's not something that'll be a hindrance, you know? Here we pretty much have to beat up all the enemies just to get to the next area. Pretty much playing like your typical beat 'em up. Ugh. I still think this is pretty much one of the more crude levels in the game, really. Yeah. Granted, you're going through granted, this is fantasy, but at the same time, you're like, okay, you're exploring the guts. You're exploring guts. It's different areas of the body. It's just is So beating up all the enemies raises those platforms. It's standard stuff, if you know. And we're almost at the end of the level, guys. Don't worry. You just gotta get on top of these green cheese. Ugh. Yeah, what kind of cheese is this? Mutated? It's gotta be mutated cheese. He's considering it lives in the bottom of the ocean, the same area where Spongebob lives, and we all know that the food there looks pretty much like our food. But that is the source of all our problems. As you saw in that little cutscene, we have to remove a giant chili can, even as the guy stated before. How is a chili can and blocking thing? At any rate, if you eat at any chance, if you're eating hot spicy food, it should go right through you. It would not block you. Or block is I don't want to go into the details. Those it's disgusting. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. I haven't died once. And so let's just head to that chili can. So let's just head to that chili can, complete this level. Well, we could do it. And here's my downfall. Stupid knockback. Alright, so we have... I don't know what's the point of that obstacle. You would think it would just move... You would think it would just bounce the other way, but no, it's bouncing towards you. So at any rate, hey, turn that obstacle around or don't put it there at all. But that is it. And as for getting the sleepy seed here, it's right next to the chili can. So there's no way you can never get it. But that is it for the Alaskan bullworm. Thank God. And now we're finally getting out, thanks to this flying machine, that Old Man Jenkins. I'm going to assume that Old Man Jenkins was put in the plot for, I don't know, they ran out of time. But here, this could have been the tutorial for the flying stages, but no, it's next level. Not that it's a big deal, but now we have Patrick's second stage, Rocket Rodeo. So, and it's here we're going to have a whole new gameplay style. Well, there's not going to be much to talk about, but there's still going to be a gameplay style. So obviously, in this scene here, we're not on foot, we're on a rocket, right? So that means we're gonna be doing on-rail shooting. Well, then again, it's not really on. Well, we don't get to shoot yet. We basically. Alright, so with these flying stages right here, we're on a set path. That's right. We have to avoid obstacles by moving up, down, left, and right. In case you didn't know, what to dodge or how you should dodge it, there's gonna be signals all around where it's left, right, up, down, stuff like that. And so follow the directions. Like here, dive under the obstacles as the game's telling you to. Although when it comes to sections like that, I swear flying through obstacles can be a little tight sometimes. Obviously, you can't fly forever, so what you have to do is fly into these fuel tanks. If you run out of fuel, you'll just be stranded in space, and you'll have to restart from the last checkpoint. Checkpoints will automatically refill your health, and meaning it'll give you like five more seconds. But now we're going through a black hole, and well, our atoms aren't getting ripped apart. I'm also going to assume that this is where a lot of the I'm pretty much sure that this is where the developers are on the brink of their LSD high, or something like that. Because, I don't know, big lipped alligator moment much? The sleepy seeds. Where do I even begin? Getting the sleepy seeds, you just have, they're on the pathway, but here's the catch. This is automatically moving, so you have to run into them. If you don't, well, you're gonna have to restart the entire level, or restart from the last checkpoint, because you're not gonna be getting them back. There's gonna be times where the path is gonna loop, all because you need to flick a switch or shoot a target. But for the most part with these sleepy seeds, that's just not the case. Getting the sleepy seeds here isn't too bad, and I can easily just get that one, and no problem. Oh my god, I'm almost out of fuel. But I'm just gonna say this right now. The next one, wow, that's like, you gotta be super at your, like, you gotta know the level well in order to get these sleepy seeds. But hey, what do you know? That is it for the first segment. Now we're gonna have a new minigame. This is the only time where this minigame's gonna come up, so I might as well just show it off here. We have Media Bonus game. Okay, so this one pretty much acts as your typical turret shooter. Your asteroids will show up in many different colors. The colors will actually represent the buttons that are on the controller. If the asteroid's blue, you press the X button. If the asteroid's pink, press square button. Red, circle. Green, triangle. Well, there's gonna be the orange asteroids where there's gonna be, you hit it and it's gonna make 3 more asteroids show up. UFOs, those that will be crashing into the station, and there's also gonna be asteroids where if you hit it before hitting all the other asteroids, it pretty much acts as a screen nuke. Although I do kind of find controlling the turret to be a little slippery. So when it comes to lining up your shot, you're gonna overshoot. You're gonna pretty much overshoot. Well, turning and like overcompensating. Surprisingly enough, I never got a hit in this section. But that's it, guys. When we come back, we are going to be continuing on with Patrick's second in level. So I'm GameMan5804, and you guys have a great day.